Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Wednesday, December 14th. We have a 10-game slate. We're going to start with DraftKings. We're starting with point guard Luka Magic, 12.5. I'm lying, 12.6. Fun value, play him. Steph Curry, 1100. 1100. I'm bugging already. 11,000. Fun value, play him. Lillard, 10.3. Same thing. I like the matchup, but you've seen that if Portland gets in a blowout, they're going to sit their star, so be careful playing Lillard against San Antonio, especially when he's hot. Trae Young, if he's in, great matchup against Orlando. If he's out, you're gonna have to look to Bogdanovich, look to Aaron Holiday if he starts, and then one of the wings, either DeAndre Hunter or AJ Griffin, as all their rates should be boosted up a little bit since there will be no. There's already no DeJounte Murray, and then if you add Trae Young on top of that, then all those guys look a little bit better. SGA in play, 10K, tough matchup. Halliburton, 93, in play against the Warriors. Donovan Mitchell, 8,900, absolutely in play against Dallas. Dallas does have a slower pace, so you might want to take that into consideration, but he's still a decent play. Fox is in play against Toronto, another tough matchup. 8,200. Tyler Hero, 81, without Butler. He's in play if he's healthy. Garland's in play. Simons is in play at 7,900. Poole, 7,800. He's in play. If is Wiggins playing? Wiggins is out. So yeah, he's gonna start again. He's in play. Now I don't like Poole playing with Curry, starting with Curry. I think he's taking away a little bit from Curry's production. That's but you can still play both of them or one or the other. Russell, if Russell's in, great. If Russell is out, I'll give Anthony Edwards a little bit of a bump. I give Anthony Edwards a bump, and then I'd hope that Noel starts. And then obviously he gets a bump. You can play him for value. Van Vliet, 75 against Sacramento in play. Scotty Barnes is in play with no OG. Jamal Murray, 7,200. He's been playing well in play. Josh Giddey is in play, even with SGA. So he's in play. Dinwiddie, I don't like Dinwiddie at 6,900, but he's in play. Or he's in the player pool, I should say. Jalen Brunson in play if he starts. If he doesn't start, I give Barrett a little bit of a bump. Trey Jones is in play. Killian Hayes, 66, in play. Kyle Lowry's in play. Decent. He's a decent play with no Butler on the floor. Goodwin, if he starts, he's okay. Jaden Ivey hasn't been that good lately, but last man in, not the end of the world. John Wall's in play. Nemhart, I don't really need. Quickly, if you want some type of value and you're playing a lot of lineups, Cole Anthony's in play at 5,300. Malik Monk's in play. If Morris is in, great. If Morris is out, Goodwin gets a bump. Reggie Jackson, if you're playing a lot of lineups. Jalen Noel, I mentioned if there's no Russell, he gets a little bit of a bump. Aaron Holiday gets a little bit of a bump. If there's no Trae Young, I think we just go to shooting guard. Paul George, 9,500. I like the matchup against Minnesota. I don't like the play, but I like the matchup. But he's in the player pool. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot. Anthony Edwards, no Russell. If there's no Russell, Anthony Edwards gets a bump. Bradley Beal, if he's in, great. If he's not, Goodwin gets a bump. Kuzma gets a bump. Porzingis gets a bump. Rozier's in play, 8K in a good matchup. Levine is in play. Levine is in play, 7,400. Oubre is in play, 7,400. Klay Thompson's in play, 7,100. Vassal's in play at 7K. Buddy Hield, okay play, 65. Franz Wagner in play, 64. Josh Hart, 59 in play. Kevin Huerter, Gary Trent, both in play. Mathurin, okay play, 5,500. Tim Hardaway's in play. I prefer him to start. LeVert back to the bench. You could take a shot on LeVert against Dallas. You could take a shot. That means you're playing many lineups. You throw him in one. No Trae Young. Bogdanovich gets a bump, and I like him for value on this slate. Strus, I'm not interested in. If Quentin Grimes starts, good. If there's no Brunson, even better for Grimes. Not interested in Barton. Burks is okay play. Kispert is in the player pool, but I'm not interested in him. If there's no Beal and Kispert is your last man in, not the worst play in the world. If Trent Forrest starts again for Trae Young, see 29, 34 minutes. I don't see him hitting value, so I'm not gonna really use one of my spots on Trent Forrest if he's not showing signs of hitting value. That's just me. If you believe in Trent Forrest, then congratulations. Terrence Mann, 4,200, you could take a shot. Luke Kennard, you could take a shot at 3,900. Let's go to small forward. DeRozan, 8,400. He's been playing well. You could take a shot. Keldon Johnson, Banchero, Jeremy Grant, all in play. RJ Barrett, he's in play. No Brunson, he gets a bump. Kawhi Leonard, 6,900. You could take a shot. Abdia, if there's no Bill, you could take a shot. Harrison Barnes, playing many lineups, take a shot. Kyle Anderson, his price is getting up there. You're playing 20 lineups, you could take a shot. AJ Griffin, 54. No Trae Young, you could take a shot. If Trae Young is in, you can still take a shot if he starts. Sadiq Bey, I'm not interested in. DeAndre Hunter. If I'm playing 10 lineups, you could take a shot. Caleb Martin, no Jimmy. You could take a shot on him also. Lou Dort, you're playing a lot of lineups. Have at it. Keegan Murray. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you could throw him in one. Justice Winslow, take a shot. No Finney Smith for me. Jaden McDaniels, you could take a shot. Patrick Williams, take a shot. I don't see anything else at small forward. Siakam, 10-5. Price looks crazy. If you're playing many lineups, you could throw him in one. Kuzma, in play at 9K. He looks better without Beal. Randall, in play, 87. He looks better without Brunson. Evan Mobley, 7,600. Kind of tough. But, you're playing a lot of lineups. Throw him in one. He may hit value. Bojan from Detroit. Bogdanovich, 6,600. Always in play. Aaron Gordon's in play. Draymond Green is in play. Marcus Morris is a risky play. He's a very, very below average play. PJ Washington at 55. I like him at that price, and I like that matchup, so he stands out to me. Bow's in play. Isaiah Stewart's in play. Kuminga's in play as value. Boucher, if you're playing a lot of lineups. Jalen Johnson, 4,900, you could take a shot on. I prefer him to start, though. You know how I feel about Pokusevski. He starts a game, never finishes it. If you want to play him, if you're hell-bent on playing Pokusevski, congratulations. Kevin Love, if you're playing a lot of lineups. I don't really see anybody else to take a shot on, to be honest with you. I'm trying, but, I don't see anybody else that I would take a shot on, so I wouldn't recommend them. Center. Jokic is in play. Sabonis is in play at 9,600. I prefer Sabonis in the 8K range, like 8,500, because he doesn't take a lot of shots for me. You know what I'm saying? He gets a lot of his fantasy points on rebounds. Last 5 games, 51, 51, 60, 41, and 43. So the 51, 51, and 60 is amazing, right? But if you're paying 9,600 and you're getting 41 fantasy points, that's not going to help you. If you're paying 9,600, you're looking for over 50 fantasy points. 4 shots, 11 shots, 12 shots, 10 shots, and 10 shots. He shot 70% in one game and 80% in one game. And then he shot 81% in another game. See my point? Like, he's grabbing a lot of rebounds. He got one game, he had 3 steals and 2 blocks in the same game. So a lot of things got to happen for him to hit value, and he's done it in 3 out of 5 games. But going forward, how often do you think that's going to happen? But if you think it's going to happen, if you think he's going to shoot 800% and grab over 10 rebounds and get blocks and steals and all that and give you 55, 60 fantasy points, if you think he could do that, then play him. If you like the matchup and you feel he could do that, you can play him. But I just don't like the amount of shots that he takes at 9,600. That's just me. Porzingis in play. Bam is in play. Gobert is in play. Nurkic is in play. Vooch is in play. Miles Turner's in play. Jared Allen, Capella, Christian Wood, Miles Plumlee. They're all in play. If I'm playing 20 lineups, I'll throw Kevin Looney in one. Zubac hasn't been playing a lot of minutes lately, so I'd be careful with that. Mitchell Robinson, if you wanted to take a shot on him against the Bulls, you could. And last 5 games, 11, 26, 23, 30, and 26 fantasy points. So for $5,200, that's fine. That's reasonable. Marvin Bagley, I would take a shot on against Charlotte at 5K. That's fine. Mo Bamba, you want to take a shot. Okongwu, you could take a shot. Jalen Duran, let's see. Playing over 20 minutes last 3 games. Fantasy points last 5 games, 13, 8, 30, 26, and 23. If I'm playing 20, 25 lineups, I'll throw him in one. No big deal. Bassie. We're playing 20 minutes, 21, 20, 21, 18, and 20 fantasy points, 28, 16, 30, 17, and 20 fantasy points. So if your last man in is Bassie or Jalen Duren, they'll probably hit value. They'll probably give you 5 times value, which isn't the end of the world, but using your center spot to punt is a big risk. All right, let's get 5 guys and let's get going. Nobody really stands out to me on this slate, but it's still very early, so I'm not really worried about it. Jamal Murray, Van Vliet, like the mid-range at point guard is fine for now. I like Jamal Murray at 7,200. I like Halliburton. I always like Halliburton. Okay, let's do this. Let's pick up Murray. Let's pick up Clay's not bad at 71. Levine at 74 is fine also. Levine. Rozier. Rozier should destroy Detroit by himself tomorrow. Rozier's 8K. Let's go to small forward. Let me pick up Anthony Edwards. If there's no Russell, then I'm going to be very heavy on Anthony Edwards. So we got Russell, power forward. Let's pick up, where is he? Banchero 77. Let's pick up Banchero. Shooting guard. Clay stands out to me. He doesn't stand out to me, but he's not a bad play to me right now. Levine, Jordan Poole, Anthony Simons against the Spurs. Last 5 games, 59, 38, 15, 37, and 26. And I know a few of those games were without Lillard. Let's pick up Levine is very risky also. Levine starts off hot, he'll give you 20 fantasy points in the quarter, and then go to bed for the rest of the game. Let me pick up Clay. Clay's gonna take his shots no matter what. See what we have here. Let's see center. Jared Allen is 68. Let's see something. Leaves me with 4K. That's not really bad. So I got Jamal Murray, Klay Thompson, Anthony Edwards, Ben Carroll, and Jared Allen as 5 guys that I like on DraftKings. If you get the right value, you could probably get 4 of those pieces in the lineup if you were trying to tail these 5 guys. But there's definitely going to be a lot better plays by the time lock comes around. So this is just how to get your lineup started. So these 5 guys I like. I have 5 guys picked out on FanDuel as always. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Try to make this 10 game slate video very quickly, or make it go by quickly. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. Definitely helps me grow this channel. If you need help building winning lineups, you can take a look at my Patreon link in the description. I have packages there for you guys. And basically what happens is I'll send you my finalized up-to-date lineup, my optimal finalized up-to-date lineup, or I could build you your own lineups for FanDuel, Super Draft, Yahoo, or Yahoo, FanDuel, DraftKings, Super Draft, or Yahoo. Let's go to FanDuel. Let's get out of here. All right, 5 guys on FanDuel. I like Murray at 7,200. I like Bogdanovich at 6K if there's no Trae Young. I like him on DraftKings also. I think he's a little bit cheaper. Anthony Edwards, 68, 8,800. He's absolutely in play if there's no Russell. I like Ben Carroll either way at 7,800. I like his ceiling. And I like Jared Allen. Nobody on Dallas is going to be able to stop him. So I think he's a little bit too cheap for his matchup. So I like Jared Allen. I think that's it. I'm going to go on and get out of here. Kept the video really short. I know you guys are busy. Thank you for watching, and I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.